Okay, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time, y'all. Basically, we're doing an AMA or an Ask Me Anything, so there is no topic or anything. I just wanted to kick off relaunching my YouTube channel with just kind of whatever you were vibing with. So I see someone said, why YouTube today? Because I'm relaunching my YouTube channel. When I'm starting using YouTube again, I have a new series that I'm gonna be doing soon. And so I'm working on that right now. And I will be telling you guys about that really soon. But anyways, let's get into the AMA. So whatever you guys wanna ask, feel free to ask. No questions off limits. I just won't answer it if I don't want to. How about we do that? I won't tell you what to ask. I'll just ignore it if it's weird. How did you get to sing Hero 2? So for those of you who do not know, I voiced a song called Hero 2 in My Hero Academia, which is an anime. And it was actually, they came to me and asked if, and reached out to me about doing it. And I hadn't watched My Hero Academia at the time, but I was just starting to get into anime, and I love music, obviously. I love singing. So when I heard the song, I was really excited about it. And yeah, it was such a fun process to record. They flew in so many people from the animation studio to come to New York to watch me sing, which was a little uncomfortable, honestly. Like, I was in the vocal booth and there was just like 15 men in suits standing in like behind the engineer, who is also female, which was like my saving grace there because it made me a little more comfortable. Just like standing around in a semicircle, like judging my vocals. I mean, they seemed like they had a good time, but yeah. And then we went to a really good dinner afterwards, so it was a good time. It was very fun. What's my biggest fear in life? Ooh, good question. I guess it depends if we're going like typical fears, like heights, bugs, that kind of thing, or if you want to go like abstract fears, like I'm like totally afraid of like doing something wrong. Like it's why I can't play Skyrim. Okay, I was explaining this to someone the other day. Skyrim is too open world. Like, open world games stress me out because I don't know if I'm doing it right. Like, I need to know if I'm doing it right. I'm working on it. I know that is not a good trait, but I am working on it. But yeah, it's not a good trait. But yeah, so I guess my biggest fear is like lack of validation that I'm doing things the right way. But I'm also super afraid of heights. I'm short. I'm like super, super short. So, you know, like I like to be low to the ground. I don't like to be high up. It's not a good time. It's not a good time. What really makes me angry? Ooh, this is actually a pretty simple one. It's when people don't say what they mean. I am such a candid person. I am so brutally honest, even when I shouldn't be sometimes. You know, brutally honest to a fault, candid to a fault. I am who I am. I don't pull punches. I don't conceal myself. I don't pretend to be anybody else. If I'm in a bad mood, I'll say I'm in a bad mood. If I don't like someone, I won't pretend to. So I can't stand when people are fake with me, when people pretend to like me or pretend to like an idea but don't. Like, no, just tell me it sucks. I'm gonna be fine. I'm a big girl. Like, and if you don't like me, that's cool too. Not everybody's gonna like everybody. I am well aware that of all the people I meet in life, a good portion of them probably won't like me. And that's okay. That's not my fault or their fault. You know, it's all good, dude. There's a lot of people I don't like. So I just want people to be straight up and be like, yo, here's the deal, you know? Do I intend to return to makeup tutorial videos? I am totally open to doing another makeup tutorial or two. It's probably not gonna be my main content. I do know that I have a lot of male fans, and though I appreciate you guys always watching the makeup videos and being like, I'm a guy and I don't wear makeup, but I'm so excited to just be here. I always appreciate that. It's always so sweet and warms my heart. I'd like to make stuff that we all actually care about. So I'll do a couple of makeup tutorials for the people that do actually like it, but I don't want to spam you guys with makeup content for if like a majority of us are not actually into makeup content. So that's the vibe there. What is your favorite game? That's a hard question because there's a difference between my all-time favorite game and my favorite game at any given moment. Because at any given moment, I'm like binging a game. So right now I'm like playing a ton of Valorant and a ton of Divinity Original Sin. I have a co-op campaign going on in Divinity, but in Valorant, I just play on stream a lot. And I love Valorant. It was super fun. So, but of all time, I would probably say League of Legends. I think that's the game that's going to be with me forever, you know. I spent so many years learning that game, and like I can't imagine ever not playing that game after all the time I've put into it, you know. So I love that game. What is the most special song you wrote yourself and why? Ooh, tough one. There's so many songs that are really special to me, and for different reasons. I think Wasteland is always going to be one of those for me because I feel like I really found my identity in that song. It's that balance of rock and energy, but there's those soft, sweet moments, you know, with the falsetto verses, and there's almost like an EDM structure to it. So it's very multifaceted, and I love it. It's one of my favorite songs, so it means so much to me. But also Weapon is one of those because it was the first song that we wrote in quarantine, and we just wrote it. It just started me and Matt. So just having two people writing that song and kind of realizing what I could do without all these other people in the room. Because a lot of the time it would be the three of us guy, like, you know, me, the two guys, producer, and a writer. So just being on a Zoom call with two people and seeing what could come out of my mouth basically was really validating. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And then right after that, actually, Nate Cristano asked, do you have any long-term dreams? I think both are important. Both are kind of relevant to each other. So where do you see yourself in 5 years / do you have any long-term dreams? For me, I love what I do. I love music. I love gaming. I love making, I hate the word content, but like, I like making content of things that I love. So for me, my dream and where I see myself in 5 years is just to continue to elevate what I'm already doing, play bigger venues, you know, stream to more people, those kind of things. I already love what I do. I'm doing my dream job, you know. I want to travel more. I want to see more of the world, that kind of thing. But I am so happy, you know, I love what I get to do, and I don't need to be the biggest streamer or the biggest musician in the world. I'd love to grow a little bit, sure, but like, besides that, as long as I can keep doing this and keep doing what I love and watching it grow and watching our community and our family grow, that's all I could ever hope for. So I'm stoked. I feel very grateful and like lucky to be doing something I love so much. Yeah, that's how I feel. Ooh, what's your worst character trait? Definitely fear of failure. There are so many times where I won't try to do something because I don't think I can do it perfectly. I am, so for those of you who do not know, I have diagnosed OCD, as well as anxiety and depression, the holy trinity, if you will. But the OCD specifically, it makes it so I need things to be a certain way sometimes. It's not with everything, but there's a lot of times that I just won't do something because I don't think I can do it the way that it'll feel right to me, and I don't want to deal with that. I've gotten a lot better at it the last 6 months. I've made a lot of like big progress with that, but that is definitely my worst character trait, is just counting myself out of something because I'm afraid I won't do it right the first time, which is just so toxic to yourself. It's like, haven't I ever heard that motivational quote, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take? Like, hello, team? What made you pick BDSM clothes? I can't answer. I don't know. I just like it, dude. We are who we are, man. You know, you're just fierce. Don't piss me off. I'm gonna get my whips out. Got any favorite anime? Code Geass. Love Code Geass. High notes or low notes? High notes. I can't sing low at all. It is like not my thing. Do I have any pets? Back home in New Jersey, I have a dog named Sammy. She lives with my family, but out here in LA, it's just so sad. I need like a goldfish or something. If you were given a chance to choose one spell from Harry Potter, which would you pick? Ooh. I want to do what Dumbledore does when he claps his head over his head with Fox the Phoenix and he disappears. Like, whatever that spell is, that's what I want. He's pogging. Reddit can be toxic, but it also can be like super, super helpful. So I love Reddit. Favorite rock band? Foo Fighters. Or Led Zeppelin, honestly. A little different. But if you could collab with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be? Dave Grohl. Best plan for a first date? Gaming. Yeah. That's all I got. I'm so excited for all of this, and thank you so much for tuning into my first stream. Love you guys. I will see you later.